steps. Like, Nigerians are such a happy bunch of people. Like, despite everything, whatever the state of the economy is or the security in that country is, Nigerians are actually some of the happiest people in the world. My people, welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time seeing my face, then salutations. My name is Priscilla and I make videos to help you smell good, look good and feel good. So if that's something you're interested in, then please consider subscribing, like this video, and let's get right into the video of today. So in today's video, I'll be talking about a few things that I miss about living in Nigeria. Now, this video is supposed to go up on Nigeria's Democracy Day, which is June the 12th. Democracy Day in Nigeria used to be celebrated on May the 29th, but it got moved to June the 12th because I think there was like a major incident that happened on June the 12th, which, you know, people felt, or people in government felt, should be honored, and that's why the date then moves to June the 12th. So today I'll be talking about things that I miss about living in Nigeria. Now, I currently live in England, in the UK, and I've been living in the UK now for many years, a couple of years, and yeah, there are a few things I miss about home because I've spent majority of my life in Nigeria than I have spent here. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, the first thing I miss about living in Nigeria without a shadow of doubt is my family. Like, I miss family. I'm the only one here. Like, I really miss my family. I sometimes get homesick and I miss being around them. I think I took them a bit for granted when I was there. And yeah, I just miss my parents. I miss my siblings. I miss being at home with everybody. It used to be so rowdy and noisy, even though I had my room and I would have enough and I'll just go into my room and lock my room and stay on my own. But I miss them. I just miss being able to go places with them. I miss people just being able to randomly walk into my room and chat with me. Now everything has to be done on FaceTime. You know, everything has to be done with time zones, even though luckily for me, Nigeria and the UK majority of the time share similar time zones, but with my other siblings who live in other parts of the world, it's quite difficult to coordinate. So yeah, the first thing I miss about Nigeria and living in Nigeria is my family, and that includes my immediate family, my cousins, my friends that I went to uni with. Oh, I just miss them. I miss them. Like, it's all phone calls now, it's all FaceTime and all virtual, and I just miss being able to hang out with them, go out with them, gist with them. Yeah, before I get too emotional, let's move on. The next thing I miss about Nigeria is the parties. Goodness gracious Father, nobody throws down parties like Nigerians. Like, ain't no party like a Lagos party. Like, Banky W sang that song and literally he summarized it. In the UK, I hardly go for parties. For me, my definition of parties are celebrations as opposed to just going out or going on a night out or going for a rave. To me, a party is a celebration. So it's either there's a birthday celebration or anniversary or wedding, or, you know, it could be, or graduation. For me, that's what is a party in my head. I think people here, a party is going to the club or going for a rave, and that's not really my thing. So I really miss going for parties. I really miss attending events, you know, as if you want to put it that way. I miss the food, the small chops in parties. God, I miss puff puff. I miss small chops, spring rolls, all of that. Like, it's just different in Nigeria, you know, it's just different, and I miss that. I miss the party. Ashwabi, I don't necessarily miss. Ashwabi is like where people wear like similar outfits in a party to say, you know, to like they match their outfits. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't miss that bit because it used to cost money. But yeah, apart from that, I miss parties. I just miss parties. I miss celebrations. Next thing I miss about living in Nigeria is the help that you get. I think recently my mom, you know, came to visit me, and I just noticed that everything she like needed my help with, and I thought about it and I was like, actually, I can't blame her or judge her. When I was in Nigeria, I'm sure I was exactly the same. Like, I needed people to help me with everything. And it's just because in Nigeria, I think Nigeria is a very collective society as opposed to the UK that is very individualistic and people mind their business and stick to their homes and do their thing. In Nigeria, we sort of all help each other, and you know, you've got family staying with you sometimes and they help you. It just takes the stress off. And a lot of things are not DIY. Like this country, this UK, the DIY. Jesus Christ, people DIY everything, and IKEA be supporting the dream to DIY. In Nigeria, you can get a plumber, you can get, and it's affordable. Like there's so many people that can do many things for you. If you're moving house, why are you stressing yourself? Like there are people that will come and pack everything. There are people who will go and help you put everything together. If you want to pay for that in the UK, you'll be paying through your nostrils for that sort of service. So people just end up doing things themselves. But yeah, I just miss that help in Nigeria. Like even to the point of to travel abroad, like even like to get your visa, you have agents who just do manage visas. Literally, that's all they do. So you can get help with any and everything. Anytime I go back home, I'm just like, I'm going back to enjoy, because I know I can make, people are going to help me do everything and anything I want. So yeah, I just miss that. I just miss that help and that support. I think sometimes abroad, doing everything yourself can be quite fulfilling, in that you feel like, oh, okay, I can do it myself. But at a point, it can become quite stressful, and it can get to you. You can take on quite a lot, and people even have kids and do it with kids. I'm like, power on, like power to you. I don't know how people do it, but yeah, it can get quite stressful. So yeah, I miss getting help at home. The next thing I miss about Nigeria is the street food. I just miss being able to drive on the road. Like, so when sometimes there's traffic, or well, did I say sometimes? Quite a lot there's traffic in Lagos, which is the city I grew up and I live in, or my family lives in. And in that traffic, people are hustling. They're selling things, like they're selling gala, there's lacasera, people are selling crepes, people are selling cocoa. I think there's something called cocoa. I don't know, I think that's the name. And they're just selling different things. You can even get a phone, like an iPhone, in Nigerian traffic. There's nothing they don't sell in Nigerian traffic. People will be running, pure water, everything. I just miss the street food. I miss being able to drive on the road. Abroad, it's more like drive-thrus. I think that's what replaces it. But also, even furthermore, I miss like corn and pear, and I miss boli and groundnut, and I miss roasted yam and utazi, and I miss like African salad, and just being able to stop somebody to buy something and groundnut. Those groundnuts you crack open that they sell in Five Guys, the posh version in Five Guys, but those boiled groundnuts. And I just miss street food. Like, I'm a massive lover of corn and pear. I remember when I was doing my IT, every day on my way back from work, I used to stop on Airport Road, if you know Airport Road in Lagos, and buy corn and pear and enjoy myself. I'm just that kind of person. I like street food, and I just miss it. I really, really miss it. In the UK, it's drive-thrus, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I just miss street food. I just miss street food. One thing I miss about living in Nigeria is the colloquial language that we use, which I think I'm very way back on, and I don't use a lot, so that it makes me, I forget, like I'm going to forget some now. But things like cut soap for me, that's the latest I've heard. Cut soap for me, if I tell a British person cut soap for me, they'll cut soap for me, literally take a soap and cut it. But in Nigeria, cut soap for me now means like, give me the secret to your success, or give me the secret to what you're doing to get what you're having. I just miss those things, man. I miss those slangs. Like, cut soap for me is the latest one. I'm just going to read some out, like baddest, O'Shea, baddest, if I tell a British person baddest, they'll think, oh, the worst? You mean the bad of the baddest of the bad? But baddest in Nigeria means good, like you are the baddest. You are the baddest, like I'm the baddest, meaning like I'm the best. Colloquial English, like it's just the slangs in Nigeria. And O'Shea is a Yoruba word that means thank you. But in Nigeria, when somebody says O'Shea, like Eshe is, if somebody tells you Eshe, they mean thank you. But if they say O'Shea, like as in that means they're just feeling you like, are you serious? I just miss all those things. I've even forgotten loads of them because I don't use them. There's no, I'm not living, I can't use it with, I can't go into the office and be telling people, you are the baddest. So you'll just be like, okay, that's offensive. Probably we should be having a meeting with HR. But yeah, there you go. I miss all those things. I just miss those slangs. I miss those colloquial words that we use and throw around in Nigeria. Another thing I miss about Nigeria is the dance steps. God, guys, I feel like I'm so behind. There's no point catching up. Like, my best friend and I talk about dance steps all the time and how we're so behind. And there's no point playing catch up because our bodies are not just built that way anymore. It's been long. It's been long. I think the last Nigerian dance that I could properly dance was Yahuze. Was it Yahuze? I don't know. I've even lost count. I think it was Yahoo. Like, I can do Yahoo, Yahoo, cue the music, Yahoo. But yeah, all these new ones like Shoki, and leg walk and all those. I don't know how to dance them. Like, even during lockdown when they had that slow motion chat, I tried. Or more, if I show you my behind the scenes of my slow-mo, it never made it to the internet because I don't want anybody to use it against me when I'm going for my political career. But yeah, I just miss the dance steps. I feel like if I was in Nigeria, I would have known how to dance those things because people would have taught me. Like, my younger sister would have taught me. Or I would have just been forced to learn it because I would have been dancing it in parties. And the funny thing is, when I was much younger, I was one of those children that used to win dancing competitions because dancing competitions were a thing in Nigerian parties where, children would dance and then they'll give you a prize. I was one of the best dancers. So, no, I'm serious. If any of my family members watch this video, please go into the comment section and defend this thing I'm saying. I was one of the best dancers. I used to dance so well that people would be spraying me money. But now, yeah, I don't know how to dance again. And I just miss Nigeria for that. I just miss the dance steps. Like, Nigerians are such a happy bunch of people. Like, despite everything, whatever the state of the economy is or the security in that country is, Nigerians are actually some of the happiest people in the world. Another thing I miss about Nigeria is just the bigness of it all. Like, we've got big, bold personalities. Everything is big. The roads are big. The houses are big. The personalities are big. Like, the average Nigerian might be talking to you, you might think that they're shouting or fighting, but they're not. They're just talking. We just have big personalities. Everything is big, unlike the UK, where things are a bit smaller. But I'm just stating facts because I've lived in both countries. And I remember the first time I came to the UK, in fact, a little story time. When I was shown my first room, because I used to stay in a student accommodation, and I came with, I even had excess luggage. I came from Nigeria with excess luggage. Don't do it, guys. Do not do it. If you're coming for school, if you're coming to school in the UK, don't come with excess luggage. There's no point. There's no space for it. Like, there's no space to keep it. Because I came for my master's. Like, that was why I originally moved to the UK. And I remember when I went to my student accommodation and they opened the door to show me my room, I honestly thought I had been scammed. Like, I remember looking at the person that brought me upstairs and I was like, is this it? Like, is this all of it? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, but this was not what the picture showed on the internet. They were like, oh yeah, they just take pictures and make it look big. I'm like, what? It literally was a small cubicle and it was so expensive. Like, I'm not going to make this video about the UK because it's not, it's about Nigeria. But yeah, we just have big personalities and I just miss it. And I just think that's part of things that make us such a happy people, happy set of people. Because when you're free to express yourself and shout and all of that, I think you just let that energy out and it makes you a very happy person as opposed to like all the time Anywho, but yeah, those are the things I miss about living in Nigeria, and I just want to use this opportunity to wish Nigeria a happy democracy, a happy democracy day. I think it's democracy day. So I just want to use this opportunity to wish Nigeria a happy democracy day. It's going to be a public holiday today in Nigeria, or it'll probably be, if it's a Saturday, it would then be the Monday. But I just want to wish my country a happy democracy day, and I just hope things get better, and I know things will get better. And yeah, I miss home. I'm homesick. This video is making me homesick now. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you've learned a few things about my country, Nigeria, and all of that good stuff. Like this video, share, subscribe, and until I see you again in my next video. Look forward to see you again in my next video. Stay blessed. Hi and bye.